Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. What an upset here as Álvarez goes down. Saúl Canelo Álvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico. Terence "Bud" Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
Oh, pure bad blood.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saúl Canelo Álvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Here we go for round 1. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Catch and shoot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. And he scores with the counter. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Misses with that uppercut. That counter shot lands. Nobody home with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. The perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Álvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Catch and shoot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Terence Crawford just got rocked. Disaster. Hold that thought. Crawford is dazed. Avoided catastrophe there.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Álvarez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell for round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The straight right just misses. His jab just got blocked. Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice counter. He blocks the jab. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing back together.
On to the fourth we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Insane action. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Nice counter. I can't can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. Crawford's look. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was it.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You've been coasting doing the gaps, Will.
On to the fifth we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
There's a counter shot. That jab doesn't score. Oh my word, Canelo! A big heavy blow, and Saul is down! Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You continue.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Canelo Álvarez just got rocked in a big way. That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way.
It's been all one-way traffic with just whoa, wait a minute. Canelo in serious jeopardy here going to the canvas. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Give me your ball.
Talk about Álvarez in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever run anybody off.
Job basics, just get your rhythm back.
Here we go in the sixth round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
Two knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Back and forth they go. fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating. He's such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Just misses right uppercut. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Canelo Álvarez just got rocked in a big way. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Talk about Álvarez in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen this.
Need to switch back now.
Here we go, it's round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. There's a counter shot. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. It appears that the moment of trouble has... Oh, wait a minute. Big shot, and Álvarez is on the canvas. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round ones. He knows what shot.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. What an upset here as Álvarez goes down. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.